I'm James. I'm the CTO here at Empower. I've been here for about 9 years now, and yeah, the lead designer of the Electrobank 14 and some of our previous products as well.
I'm Damien Clark, and I've been with Empower for nearly 2 years now, and I'm a senior software engineer here, and my focus on all the cloud software. So really keeping the lights on the system. We monitor, make sure the batteries, we know exactly what all the batteries are doing when, and feeding all that back through to our apps to help our installers and our customers know what's going on with their batteries.
I'm Mark, and I'm Empower's data scientist. I've been with Empower for 6 months now, and my job is to look at data and come up with smarter and better algorithms for our batteries.
I first saw the opportunity for rooftop solar and behind-the-meter storage to enable or empower customers as they transition to a zero-carbon future when I was working at Ausgrid. At that time, there had been a significant reduction in the cost of these technologies, and based on my knowledge of the utility economics, I could see that they were going to change the game and really reduce the cost of using 100% clean solar energy compared to the grid. And not only that, but to also increase the reliability by being able to provide a backup service when the grid was down.
Yeah, so I think the main reason was really trying to save customers as much money as we can. So we saw a gap in the market where we really believe we could save customers more money and provide a better return on investment than anyone else out there. And that's what we've done, and that's what we'll continue to work toward.
So our solar batteries are built from the ground up to empower people, and that includes increasing their energy independence. And we do this by offering a full feature set that is able to manage most of the major loads in the home, including water heating and EV charging, while also providing solar power into the battery through our inbuilt solar inverter. We are able to manage remotely, including a 4G backup, the operation of the household energy system, and we can also operate on a microgrid basis. As one of the largest batteries in the market, it means that we can power your home longer than smaller batteries, and you can also stack our batteries so that you could become completely energy independent.
I mean, look, really from my perspective, we don't want customers to have to really think about their battery. It's something that should just support their energy and support their house without too much thinking, and that's what we sort of aim to do. So that, we've got the optimization that works in the background to try and get the best out of the battery. And then similar for outage protection, it just kicks in when it's needed. You don't really have to think about it. You can choose your reserve level, so you've got some control over that. But we also give customers the ability to, if they're interested, see exactly what's going on with their energy usage and with the battery. So they can use the app, they can see in real time what's happening, where the energy is going, where it's coming from. And they can look at historically over, today, yesterday, last week, last year, and sort of see how usage changes over time, and really use that to try and, see where they could also, get the most out of their energy in their system.
Getting the most out of your battery and maximising your savings is all about the battery knowing best when to charge, discharge, or hold its energy. So data science helps us model certain aspects of the battery's ecosystem, and in modelling that, we can more accurately predict what's going to happen in the next day, and then instruct your battery in the most optimal way to get it to maximise the savings for you as a customer.
Firstly, we're ISO 9001 certified, which, for a small Australian company is really hard to work through all of that, but it really does put, quality and safety at the forefront of everyone's minds. So I think that was a great achievement for us. And there's paid dividends in terms of quality and safety. I think the other side of it is in terms of the product design, we test the hell out of these things. I mean, they get dropped on purpose. The batteries have nails put through them to test them, and then we also thermal cycle the unit. So they'll go from thermal cycle at 50 degrees C to -20 for days on end, go through a lot of testing. Again, thermal testing is one of the hardest, and we really put them through their paces.
We are looking at using more artificial intelligence, and especially a thing called deep learning, to improve models and forecasting. I mentioned before that forecast accuracy can lead to greater savings. So the more accurate we can forecast your house load, your solar generation, and pricing, especially in the wholesale pricing area, the better we can make your savings, or the better we can improve your savings.
We're really excited to get more customers onto our optimization so they can take advantage of that. And in that area, we're really trying to add even more options for customers. We're adding on EV, which is some of the big power usages around the house, like EVs and hot water systems. By combining them with our existing optimization, you can have a whole, you can really take advantage of your whole house's ability to either reduce costs or even, generate returns from your energy system.
My vision for Empower Energy over the long term is to establish a company that is there for our customers to empower them on their transition to a zero carbon energy future. And what that means is having a product and a platform that not only delivers the current solar battery functionality, but also identifies for each customer on a tailored and individual basis which energy plan they should be on at any given time, and when it's time to replace their appliances or their vehicles, what the impact of that is likely to be on their bills, and what they can do to further minimize their bills and even earn additional revenue. We see the future prospects as extremely exciting, one where energy is affordable, your energy system is reliable, you are independent, and you are carbon free.
We've long wanted a battery, but the costs didn't make sense on a battery that would pay itself back in 12 years but only have a 10-year warranty. So with increases in energy prices and decreases in battery prices, it now makes sense because we'll pay off in a much shorter period of time. The main goal for installing a battery is to limit our out of solar energy costs. We, like most people, come home in the afternoons, switch on appliances and air conditioners, and we're paying top dollar for that. So the battery hopefully will remove most of those extra costs. To be honest, the process of choosing a battery was the most convoluted, confusing thing I've ever done. In the end, it ultimately came down to trying to support an Australian company and definitely not supporting Elon Musk. The process of eliminating other brands was actually made a lot easier with Empower. I was able to deal directly with people that actually know what they're talking about rather than just a salesperson, and that helped a lot in ultimately choosing Empower. Part of our ultimate decision to go with Empower was because of their software and inbuilt algorithm, so we can better monitor our use and generation of our power. We already do a lot of load shifting through to the middle of the day when our solar is generating our power, and hopefully with that monitoring we'll be better able to keep our costs down and move to an energy wholesaler.